one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. Devin Tompkins on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 4. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is Daniels. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air again is Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense.
Yellow.
Great job.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He's still on his feet. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now he'll run it, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
Yellow. Attack. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on... A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll motion over Samuel. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 9 for the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Washington.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's in trouble. Down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Devin Tompkins goes back to return it. That's fielded at about the 18. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 19-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal at the very least.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different Halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Sunday. Right side.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Right side.
Now Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
15. Right side.
One more time with Pacheco. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Throwing now, Mahomes. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line. to force fourth down.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Now Daniels. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out backed up on your own goal line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Ready up.
First and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Commanders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow. Right side.
To throw is Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd.
Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Yellow. Good side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again is Daniels. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Attack, attack! Right side!
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Fire down these two, fire down these two! Right side!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Open man, right side. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, KC. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Come back! Right.
Motion man is Rice.
Right side!
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Yellow!
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Right side!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Now a shot here, deep middle. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Going for it all. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And make